Okay, we are back. Chapter 3 of Honor Mode with Maryllis.
True.
Okay, we just found the grove, got Will, Nicholas, the rat.
No traps, please.
Let's see what else. Grab a few things. Cover's guides. Just pick
Might
up
be
the
useful.
hardware.
No helping it.
Look at all
We're
these weapons.
exposed now.
Stuff in the way. There we go. And a mace. And
Die if I let heroic.
well, it's not. Ooh.
Never get the smell out of my clothes.
I wonder if that was what's his face, Aridin. Should we take that bedroll? Maybe not. We'll leave
Can't
it.
slow down.
Add these to wares.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Wares. Oops, we already looked at that. Okay, cool.
I miss my forge.
Getting some monies back.
What will we do for work?
Why, hello there, sweetness.
I think I'd make a fine
She's
butcher
talking to us.
or a baker or a butcher.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
What was that?
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Honestly, she's probably used to being fussed over. What is this exactly? Drink the potion. Would you just drink it right away? I don't know.
As you down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking.
I have been better.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I mean, Lae'zel's caution maybe is making her pause. But also, I'm not sure she sees why she shouldn't talk about it. Nothing wrong, I swear. Everything's fine. It's no concern of yours.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
See what you have.
Hey, bother.
Nay bother. Afterwards. Offer. Squishiest boys.
Be careful on the road.
Squishiest
I'd
ones.
hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
We'll get to the city soon.
Okay,
I am
let's
not
start with this one.
grumpy. Scowl on your face.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Sure.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. Where did I put that old bucket?
Gonna say your mother taught her manners, so.
I miss my forge.
Should we go check on them?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you all right.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You, move!
Critical fail. She got a little nervous.
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Doesn't really care about the goblin. She more cares about the tiefling. Basically losing a part of herself by killing the goblin like that.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Can't say I understand that. Not sure I want to.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you Tiefs are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Must.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That was pretty fast. It's only been 2 days, Gale.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. Thank you for the offer, but the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
And what happens if you don't?
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
So she's like weird, but okay.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
And she's like, well, in that case, that sounds fun.
Splendid! Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Just want to see something real quick. No dies. Okay. Not too worried about the dies yet and everything. I was just thinking, once we do get colors, I know Maryllis prefers kind of magentas and that.
You're gonna be
purple.
sorry! Every last one of you!
Like I said, she doesn't really care about the goblin that much, so
Oh, you teeth
she's
are all
just ignoring
boring.
her.
Even your cages are boring.
Should we?
Shoes.
We are out of
Where are my
short
boots?
rest.
At the ready.
Give him a spell.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and
What
your
to do?
dogs.
Do I risk it? I know there's a fight down in the cave. And I don't think it's
These boots have
too
seen
hard.
everything.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
But it could be a little crazy later. We try it.
What's that?
You're gonna be sorry.
I know we
Every
still need
last
to,
one of you.
what's her name? Talk to Kaga.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay. Just in case.
Give it a shot. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
'Cause I'd rather just kill one person if it starts going crazy. Okay, but we got it, so that's okay. We'll get everyone else to come.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out.
There we go. Heal him real quick, and then since they're already excited to fight her,
Time for some bloody work.
she'll jump in, but before... Don't worry, you can in a minute here. Why don't you get her? There you go. Nice. Okay, and then
Still in shadow.
you sneak here. Okay. And then we'll...
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Can I level him up before we... Nice. It's like, yes please, I would love to level him up before we put him in the fight. Boom. Chain, blade, tomb. We'll do this one. We'll keep those set. Okay. Now he's there. We will blast that one. Okay. And then... Oh, my little rat. He's still hidden. Can he reach somebody? Maybe we'll get this guy. See if he can get him before... Oh, he gets seen. Okay. Good try, little Nicholas. Okay. Now we'll see if the goblins kill us all. Oof, already pretty bad. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, she has that. Okay.
Attack
him. And then hit him again. Okay. There's at least that.
This is my time.
And then you should probably just get him a drink, actually. And then maybe
Finding my way. Death is but a word away.
Oh.
Drink your health potion, get out the acid. My little rat. Oof. Hit her pretty bad. It's okay. We can finish him, or we should probably do this. And maybe this. Okay. Try not to die, Maryllis. Okay. There's that.
Victory awaits.
Alright, pretty good. Okay, we don't have... We can go talk to him.
Something to ask.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
How did these even grow? Was no one looking for you? Didn't they? Was no one looking for you?
No. I'd still be outside gathering herbs if I didn't run into the goblins. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
No worries. Okay. Add to wares. Add wares. Okay. Let's also level up real quick. Yay! Subclass now. Okay. Speak with animals. And then let's try this one. So she gets Ray Scent, Create Spectral Hand, and Fairy Fire, Gather Swarm. Magical Blast, Swarm, Nature Spirits, Swarm. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, Legion of Bees, Jellyfish, or Moths. Probably Moths. Sounds cool. Around Swarm can assist you 3 ways after you attack. Additional psychic damage, blind your enemy, or teleport you to safer location. Jellyfish is cool, but that doesn't sound like her. It'd have to be something more foresty. Bees is okay. Probably would be stronger too, but like moths. Anything we want to change? No, not really. Alright, our Wizard of Waterdeep. Not Crowded Daggers, Astero. Oh. Yeah, let's add those. Those are good ones. I'm scared of that one. We'll do these ones. Okay. Oh, look, she's already got her moths. Cute. We do need to go to camp though.
Light on my feet.
Oh, no, don't go that way. I'm scared of that way. Go up here. I want her to
Let's see what this does.
Get it? That was close. Probably should have snuck over there.
Let's have a look. What's inside?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay, stay away in case she gets blown up. Let's re-roll that. Okay. I don't have a key, do I? I figured.
Can't keep me out.
We got some lockpicks, so yeah. Try again. Oh. It's fine. There we go. And there's something for Gale. Anything useful? Not really. So let's... Okay, that's better. And now we could just head out that way, or we could go back in the grove. We'll go out this way. Why not? Although, maybe we should just camp in here. Let's actually do that. Come on, peoples. We're gonna go rest.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Withers is summoning her. Alright, Withers.
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one are less worthy still. I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Just like, okay then. We're not worried about hiring anyone right now. I don't think we can afford it anyway. Talk to the strange figure. Oh, do we need to talk to him again?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Nah, I just wanted to finish a quest. Oh, found a plate black. Is that you?
That is where I was housed, yes. And thou needst not know why.
She's like, I assumed you just kind of died and was buried there, but okay. Well, now that we did that, let's go to bed. Good night. And then everyone wants to talk. Okay, Will? What's up?
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Something special about us, or at least the tadpoles. Makes no sense. Why haven't we turned?
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Do you mind? I was rather enjoying my view of the ceiling.
Didn't mean to disturb such important work.
I'll forgive you. I'm mostly just thinking anyway. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What would Maryllis say? Doesn't have to be. Probably. What? Will you miss me? Should we like, yeah, we can be friends.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
Let's say, don't get too excited.
You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
True.
Aren't you just? Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
We like Astarion, but Maryllis, I think, has no interest in him romantically. Oh, we talk. He doesn't have a thing. They do.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
What will come next? How are you feeling? Could be our last night together.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
Just an observation. I don't think no. She's not. Because we mentioned she's biromantic, not bisexual. And of course, it is a spectrum, right? But she's not to that. Let's see. Just an observation.
Disappointing. Perhaps something else will come to you before we part ways. Rest well.
Yeah, I think that works for her. She's happy to hang out, but she's not interested in getting anyone's bed. Not right now, anyway.
I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Geich. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir.
They're all getting from tears. Must be quite the shock.
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
I think she thinks Liesel's a little scary after that. Like she already knew Liesel doesn't deal with crap, but slitting your own cousin's throat is a little frightening.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
So like, he seems fine to me.
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Okay. Let's go actually go to sleep now. Alright. Where do we want to go? We'll leave camp. And then oh yeah, I was gonna swap people. Let me run back to camp real quick. Wrong way. I'm gonna grab Shadowheart real quick.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
That's for certain. Now, will you come with us?
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join.
No worry, Lazel's staying.
Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Level her up real quick. Fair spells. Not that one. That one's a good one. This one's also a good one. Maybe we'll do this. Bless or protection poison, calm emotions, warding bond, enhance, silence. We'll stick with that one. Okay.
All right, what now?
Yeah, she's okay. Now we're leaving. And leaving.
Was a time I
These
tussled with
tracks.
hill giants without
Scored.
breaking a sweat.
Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Everyone's chatting. Let's go. Back into the grove. So we need to go talk to Kaga.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will? When they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
What are you talking about?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all.
Oh.
This will be
Now
no
what?
different.
We dig a hole and be
I've always
done
had a
with him.
soft spot for the confident ones.
We could say a prayer.
They
We
always
should have time
disappoint
for
there.
that. Yeah.
I want to go all the way down there. So let's get moving this way. I'm going too far for my people. Hurry up then. There you are.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Oh yeah. Before we... We're gonna drink this again. And then, should I have the others drink anything? Heroic. Who's the weakest? Gale is. And it might be good for Gale to have extra.
Let me work my magic.
Just in case. Strength. Let me hang on to strength. It's probably good for now.
Best get going.
Okay. Where's...
Don't fight fair. Fight to live.
Don't give me trouble now.
Let's see, I got Shadowheart now, so that helps.
Use them.
Alright.
At the ready.
Please, last room.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Well.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
So what happened?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Horrifying. We should check on the girl.
Right? They're overreacting.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Do all the damn rituals you want.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back!
No. Go where I please.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment,
He's like, I'll show you mine.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I will.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers.
Should we talk to Shadowheart and Willow?
Something the matter?
Just realizing we talked to the others, but not to you two. What's the story of the artifact? What do you think it's happened? Know each other a little more.
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We could speak to Ethel, though I'm not keen to trust her. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
And what will you do if we manage to do it?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Good to know. Though you can also hang out if you want.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Good to know. Okay. She's not gonna push more.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Not least a journey from the Hells to Sword Coast. How'd you manage it? Who's the source of yours? Probably be more curious about too.
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Privacy.
All right. What else is on your mind?
You want to ask about your
A
stone eye?
most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
Yeah, how did you come to be the blade of the flight of the...
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
You must have felt proud. And he named you Blade of Frontiers? What became of the boy? Nah, I think she'd be like, okay, at the next part of the narrative, is he named you?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama, a staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Okay. Should we talk to the pig?
I should speak up.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
She's like, ew.
Better not be cursed.
Although she gets nature, so it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Prisoners.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Ready, sir. Stay there. Trouble. Detect. Oh, okay. I thought we drank a potion, but that probably doesn't help then. Oh, this might be bad. This might be bad. Oh, shoot. Well, this might be the end of our run.
You intrude on the circle. You intrude on my mind. More proof that outsiders must never be trusted.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
No, they both want to talk.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Yeah, it was pretty monstrous.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Shadowheart.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
You should leave her alone.
By letting that child escape without consequence.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How'd she take over the grove? Seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader? Maybe one for her.
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
Yeah, well, if no one's looking for him, I would.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No fret.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Okay. We will talk to Kaga.
That mural.
Wait, what?
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild?
Shadowheart was talking.
You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
She was talking about something.
Something the matter?
You're pointing out a mural. This mural's the grove. That one?
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
She was like, you say that in such a funny way, but whatever. Okay.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Doesn't know that one. Alright. We'll talk to Cop.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
She's like, I didn't need to say it. You said it yourself first.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Just like, and I think you were overly defensive without me actually having to say something first. So it sounds like to me you're trying to convince yourself. Let's see. And also Zevlor releases people perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Yeah. Guess we'll speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
So if we go with your analogy about this being the Viper's home and stuff like that, then it's safer for them to be outside the Viper's nest. Yeah.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No, pup, just giving you my smell. Which, Maryllis would be very familiar with wolves, because they were allies of Irvine and also known as Guardians of Averon.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
You okay, Mr. Wolf? Let's see. Shall we talk to Nettie?
They did a number on you, didn't they? I see you. Just give me a moment.
You think I could do that?
A moment.
Vis medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
It's not like a frog hopped in my eye. You know that?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
So you killed him and laid him out on the table?
No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Flap.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you realize you've seen this thorn in the wilds. It's Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
This was a mistake.
No, I can't let you leave. You could transform any second. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
It's like you got a weird way of showing it.
Nothing? You're sure?
Pretty sure. I guess there's that. And there's that.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship?
She's like,
but
why
Master
are you closing
Halsin
the door?
was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
More poison? I would prefer a cure.
I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
And she's like, fine, I swear, fingers crossed.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing? Must have learned something.
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time, or that's good news? Or you said you were tracking other victims. Did they change? What's more, Maryllis? You think it's only a matter of time, or he said the dragon could change? Yeah, let's do that.
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Go get him. Think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright. Well, we were planning on trying to get him anyway.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
It's the same adventure
time,
we
Nettie.
kind
Come
of robbed.
Wyvern poison. It's lethal stuff. Let's hope we won't have to sample its delights.
She doesn't plan on it.
Better a quick draft than a ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
It's true.
As something of a potential would-be mind flayer myself, couldn't agree more.
Next.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
We know the man, we know the mission. Let's go find him.
Assuming the goblins haven't killed him by now.
He won't get off that easily. We can force his corpse to talk if it comes to that.
That's true. Trusty circle to the library. Bottled bloom.
My Sylvanas, I just want my bed.
Read some things. Kind of want to go ahead and steal this stuff, but maybe I will. Steal the flowers. Yeah. Maybe we'll throw them at people. Read it. Out of here.
What's that?
No, just a thing for recipes.
What if Halsin is... No, don't go there.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
Me too. Alright, let's get out of here.
We have the right to defend our home.
See what else we can do. Bear. We'll get it to move.
I'm
fish next to them. Could you move over just a bit? Nah, she might give him a fish.
Huh? What's that?
Enjoy. Maybe we'll go ahead and go up here. Come on, everyone. All aboard. Guys. There you go. Timber, not tuffet.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
What's that for?
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
Plenty of room for both of us. Too bad you should back off. Plenty of room for both of us. Calm down.
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
I wasn't planning on climbing your tree anyway.
Something over there.
Hello, you. How do you summon the moth thing? Oh, boo. Nice try.
A bright idea.
What's the plan?
Not enough movement for that. Okay, how about this one?
No gloom, all doom.
Let's try to blow him off the cliff. Maybe not then. Go bite him, Nicholas. Good try. Alright, and then she's gonna come down. Stab him a couple times.
Another day, another fight. Time to press ahead.
And she's dead. I don't think anyone can see. We'll unhide.
On my way.
Oh yeah, we need to talk to Zevlor. Let's go. Meriden must have left. Okay. Where is Zivor's door? Right there. Alright, Mr. Man.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Leaving is the best option at this point. I can help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
She wasn't planning on it. Let's see what we can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Right. I did forget to talk to Arbella's parents, so let's go do that real quick. Wrap up that quest.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah, probably just one.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Thanks for the necklace.
It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
Let me see.
It's my job too. The
Still
druids don't
doing
care about
good.
us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says.
Maybe we'll go talk to Lyra.
My grizzled friend.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
You're ruining
Don't you think it's awful?
We'll save you, poor soul.
The critters start a duet of their own, attempting to drown out the bard's music. They look at you expectantly.
I like how into it Gale and Will were. Loudly and off key as you can. I want to hear the part. I mean, dancing squirrels, that would be a sight.
Of course, we are born performers.
Unlike some.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Be silent and listen.
Change? No. Damn it!
Tough audience.
I thought they were cheering me on. Even animals think I'm terrible. I want to finish this song, but I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
See if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
Alright. We might fail.
I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, nice.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down.
Oh, we're out of inspiration, so... Oh, we failed. Oh.
That was interesting. Why don't we try again?
Okay. She gave her another chance. That was nice. Oh. Oh.
Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry.
Don't worry, cry as much as you need.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
It's terrible. Sure, teacher, you're proud to see you. Find tribute.
It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. Keep the lute, please. You've earned it. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this. On the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade.
Now, Maryllis can play a lute. It's cool.
Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care.
Right tool will do the trick.
All the love I can't repay. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I
Try it on. I don't know Changes there too much. I think it's only for bards anyway. Alright. Are we confident enough to try the harpies? I feel like they can be really hard to fight. I'm kind of scared of them. I like the moths flying around her while she plays. We do have a speed potion. We have some healing.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
What level are we? 3?
Yes, I'm quite aware.
So if we don't find the harpies, we'll have to fight something else to level up. I'm trying to decide if everything else would be harder. Maybe we'll go ahead and try something else first. Octololo? Nah.
I was trying to help.
Oh yeah, let's talk to the strange ox.
Swing and swivel and wait. Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
The Arcana failed.
Tick-tock.
Funny.
Stinker. Okay. Well,
Any questions, children?
I want to at least sell the junk. I think Will or Gale are gonna have a better price. Let me see. Let's see, it's charisma, right? Gale's got 12. Oh, Will's got 17. And Shadow Hearts. Oh no, that's wisdom. Okay, well.
The pride of the gate.
Say Will it is.
A word, if I may.
My timer's telling me it's the end.
Refugees, adventurers, well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do.
Say
The
we
ritual will be complete before too long.
talked about
Just some bits and
stuff.
bobs I no longer need.
Still wears. Oh yeah, 20%.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Looking ahead.
Yeah, so we need to keep upgrading our equipment and then
Need to find a way forward.
that will help too. Oh yeah, timer went off, so I guess we should end this chapter here. I think it's chapter 3. Save. So far, so good. Let's play this one.